All right, this next question is from Sierra Alexish. She asks, Pitty loves walking, has been attacked a few times. All of a sudden, she doesn't want to walk the second she hears dogs barking and will drag me back home. And she loves walks. Sounds like the Pitty does not love walking as much as you would like right now. Working through this problem. This is similar to the question that I answered about getting dogs past things they're scared of, right? So your dog has developed a rational fear that has turned into kind of like an irrational, inappropriate response to being scared. Obviously, your dog getting attacked on a walk is going to set them back no matter what, right? I talk about this a lot. I talk about this is the reason why I don't let dogs go to the dog park or let my dogs participate in certain things where they're going to be in a position where something like that might happen, because it can severely set your training back a little bit. That being said, right, my job is to coach my dog through something like that to the best of my abilities. And the best way to get your dog past being scared of something is by reintroducing them to that trigger in a way where it's non-optional and a way where I'm not doing anything that's going to make it worse, right? So let's first and foremost look at most humans' responses in situations like this. Most humans' responses is feeling really, really, really bad for the dog, which I get, right? Obviously, my dog got attacked by another dog. I'm gonna feel bad for them. It wasn't their fault. They didn't do anything to deserve that. Your job as a leader is to make as little of a deal as possible about stuff that actually are big deals to the dog so that they don't dwell on it. Because the more of a big deal I make about it, and the more I try to console or pet or tell them it's okay or this or that, the more I'm gonna reinforce that fearful response, right? The more that things are changing in their head, because now, in addition to your dog being scared out on the walk, you're gonna start acting differently out on the walk. Because when you see a dog, you're gonna, oh, it's really scared right now. Come on, it's okay, don't worry about it. And these are all things that you probably never used to do before. So immediately there's contrast between what it was before and what it is now. So if you want your dog to get back to a point where they do actually love the walks again, you have to act like you did when the dog was loving the walks, right? Which is frankly, just walking the dog and not worrying about the other dogs and this and that, and then coaching them through irrational, fearful responses. We're past the being scared about the other dogs, right? The attack happened a while ago. It's not a big deal anymore. The dog should not be scared of every dog because of it, because it was an isolated incident. So because of that, my dog dragging me back home or stopping walking is not going to be an option to them, right? I'm going to train them to heal, and if I need them to keep healing with me, I'm going to hold them accountable for doing that, which means I may give a correction for that, which means I may use an e-collar to get them to maintain that position. And what's going to happen is your dog's going to start focusing on what you're asking them to do, leaving only 50% of their brain to focus on the outside triggers that are making them scared, right? So 50% of the brain is focused on healing, focused, paying attention to mom, not worrying about things going on around. And then half of the brain is like, there's a dog barking over there, but I know I'm supposed to do this. There's a dog barking over there, but I know I'm supposed to do this. And then that turns into, okay, cool, I've done this successfully. I haven't tried to drag mom back home because I've gotten consequences for that. I've gotten corrected for doing that. So I'm just gonna do this right, and I'm gonna start to get used to being around this trigger. And the more times I do it successfully and a dog doesn't attack me, it's gonna be okay, right? I'm gonna bounce back from it, and I'm not gonna be scared of those things anymore. So really, to work through things like this, a lot of people think, again, it's reinforcing, it's consoling, stuff like that, but really it's just a matter of picking your criteria of what you want the dog to do and treating it as if it never happened and working them past it just like you would any other distraction. So look internally first, make sure you're not responding differently, make sure that you're in a confident enough headspace to be able to work your dog past it, because your dog needs a leader right now, not a friend, right? And then coach them through the process in a clear, understood way. Hope that helps.